Good evening, friends. I'm Cassandra JoanButler, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, and welcome to Cosmic Connections, where we take a look at the astrology of the day, the week, and do some spiritual messages. So I invite you to sit back and relax and learn a little bit about this pre-full new cycle. Wait, that was much too scrambled. We're starting the last quarter square tomorrow, and we're going to talk about that as our lunation. But we're really getting all ready, friends, for what's going to be happening in March. You know, this Pisces cycle is going to be fantastic because it's going to shake up the foundations of our intuition, for one thing. And so I'll be talking all about that next week, okay, on the for the 27th new moon in Pisces. But you can start preparing now, because when we look at the course of a month, really the two major lunations are the full and the new moon. But we have 8 little mini cycles. So there's the quarter cycle. You look outside, you'll see that gorgeous bright Venus. I should share a picture of Venus I took last night. She is at her brightest in the past week. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Donna. 2 Donnas in a row. Hey, Lisa. Hello. John, good evening. Hi, Pisces Ryan. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Joanne. Yes, Pisces represented. Okay. Remember, we all have Pisces somewhere. Thank goodness. Pisces is that delightful energy that can get a little spacey, but comes from the place of the heart, compassion, forgiveness, intuition. All right, friends. So, I was do a little sharing with you. I was very excited. I just did a webinar for the Astrology Hub, and that was really exciting because I was jumping on my skin. I thought it was just old-fashioned nervousness, but I realized it was the moon opposite Uranus, and the exact time of our moon opposite Uranus was at 6:47 Eastern time. So the question of the day for you was: anyone feeling kind of a sense of urgency to get things done, where you find Scorpio or Taurus in your chart? Were you feeling, I'm not going to say combative, but were there any downloads in the past 2 hours in your life, in your chart, that was sparking this sense of, oh, I can do this. I can make this change in my life. So this is, I want to read from my ephemeris here. After the moon opposes Uranus today, take advantage of the strong energy for the next week to clear away clutter and restore emotions. I'm quoting from my little guide here. So remember, astrology is very much a moment-by-moment study. So in one moment, we can be happy as a clam, and the next moment, aggravated. So the more you learn the astrology, the more you can get a little bit more of an even keel, because you know it's just the emotional weather. But today at 6:47, right before I taught this class in Astrology Hub, and please check them out, I was like saying to myself, oh my gosh. And then I took a look, and we had that Uranus opposite the moon, again, affecting the Scorpios and the Tauruses most of all, or the Scorpio Taurus parts of our chart. And in the course of learning astrology, these many, many years of dedication in my life, I am never, ever not surprised. I'm always open to new learning. And I would invite that type of attitude to all of you, that whether it be me as a teacher or anyone else out there who's facilitating, and by the way, fabulous astrologers at the CIA. I love always saying that word, the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. We've got the Time Lords magazine, which is a free offering for you. All you have to do is go to their website and they will download it for you. Webinars and exciting articles all throughout the year. and take advantage of some of these wonderful platforms for you to learn, because no matter how long you've been looking at the sky through the lens of astrology, there's so much more to learn. And that's my example I'm giving to you tonight, that no more than about an hour and a half ago, I was feeling this tension. I took a look at the ephemeris, of course. Uranus, surprise, it also rules astrology, was opposite the moon. So you might have some emotional sense of urgency to clean up and clear out your emotions. And then we have from tomorrow, I'll bring up the chart in just a moment, at 12:33, so just around lunchtime. Boy, talk about power lunches. If you are in the business world and you want to meet with someone this Thursday with the advent of the quarter cycle, is a great time to make some good positive agreements and to move forward in some projects in general. And that's true for the entire week ahead. But I draw your attention to next Thursday. We'll be talking about that quite a bit. The amazing new moon in Pisces. And that is going to launch a whole month worth of incredible blending of the logic with the intuition. Logic, intuition, blending in the next month. All right. So again, hello to folks in the room. Hi, Christine. Hi, Janet. Happy near birthday, Jan. Hi, Kathy. Darnell. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Carrie. Good evening. Hey, Marianne. Hi, Candy. Cynthia and Paula. Good evening. No motivation all day. What about an hour ago or so, Marianne? Were you feeling like this light bulb go off? I'm just curious. Hi, Alexandra. Hello. Nice to see you. You jumped up and started baking. I love it, Carrie. Can you send me over some baked goods? I'm a little hungry right now. I didn't have time to eat dinner. You've been Ryan, I've been irritated over something. Okay. Oh, I love that. You've been feeling a little better. Yes. You thought it got cleaned out. Your vacuum cleaner broke. Sherry, your husband can do anything. Hello, dear Julia, our dearest CIA mom. Hi, Audra. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Pam. Thanks for being here, guys. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, so Claire, hello. And hi, Karen from San Diego. So it's so interesting to me. I had a breakdown too, and it came out of the blue. You talked about the vacuum cleaner. My life revolves around my software, right? What can I say? So I use a wonderful program called Sirius Software from the folks at Cosmic, the planetary folks down in Florida. Wonderful groupings down there. In fact, they're having a conference, which I'd love to go to down in Florida. But in any case, my software stopped working very mysteriously. And that's a Uranus opposite moon thing. But they were right on it. They have live support. They sent me a new link to activate it. So I was able to do this chart for you, which I'm going to share at this moment. The point is, friends, things happen, especially in this world of electronics. Okay, so let's bring the chart in. So this is the lunation. Starts tomorrow, and every time we have a quarter cycle, the moon looks half in the sky, it's time to get working. Now, with the first phase of the lunation, we often initiate and we work through obstacles and we put some platform into place. The last quarter cycle, up until the next new moon, is a time to edit and complete tasks. Psychologically, you want to get a lot of things accomplished between Thursday, tomorrow, and next Thursday, the new moon, to the best of your ability. And just kind of go with the flow. You'll be more motivated. And then at the new moon, we reboot with this amazing new moon in Pisces. So here's some observations. Number one, the Sabian symbol is two men are playing chess. Two men are playing chess. It's the idea of male strategy, thoughtfulness, the art of the deal, the art of strategy. You can apply anything you want to this image. Are you one of the people in your life that is strategizing and considering someone else's point of view to create something new in your life? It's going to have a oomph starting tomorrow. The moon is conjunct Juno. Juno is the ever-present partner. So we're finding ways to become more solid in our partnerships. It's the business or personal partnerships. We have Pluto conjunct Pallas in the next week. That's also true for the new moon. So what does this mean? Pallas is the advocate. She's the female warrior that wants to defend and fight for her beliefs. So whether that means something of a value, a philosophy, fighting for the environment, fighting for your family, fighting for whomever or whatever, Pluto is conjuring up that fighting spirit. I know here, I think it's really going on across the state of New York. I often bring in local news, of course, but one of the top stories here in Western New York is the walkout of the COs from prisons. They are in a strike mode, and the lawyers and the state Supreme Court has judged them to be in violation of the Baker Law. And so they're supposed to go back to work. The National Guard has been brought in. They're fighting for better, safer conditions. It's working off a contract that they had signed last March. But the point is the prison system in New York State is in disarray as of this moment. And again, that could be the Pluto conjunct Pallas, the advocacy, working for on behalf of the COs within the prison walls. So if you know anyone who's in that particular profession, it would be interesting to get your feedback here tonight. Meanwhile, Mars is trining Saturn, and I'm glad that Ryan reminded me. Mars has been retrograde since December 6th. December 6th was a long time ago. A lot of events, a lot of situations, a lot of thinking, a lot of ups and downs with our astrology. But the Mars retrograde is going to be going what we call forward in the sky. It's going to be stationing direct. And the exact time of that, I have to laugh, 9 p.m. on Sunday, the 23rd. So this Sunday at 9 o'clock Eastern time, you might get some I call them downloads when a planet stations or when a planet does something significant. We often perceive it through our unconscious mind during our dream life, for example, or when we're driving and we're getting a sudden thought, or like an hour and a half ago when I was like feeling like I'm jumping on my skin and I wasn't consciously aware that Uranus was opposite the moon at that moment. So take some time out around 9 p.m. Eastern time, do the adjustments wherever you are on the planet, and ask yourself, how am I going to be directed to fulfill this action that's near and dear to my heart? I want to get moving on building X, Y, or Z in my life, because Mars is action. Mars can also be, of course, anger as well. But Mars is going to be a stationing direct. That's a kind of a big deal in terms of our unconscious motivation, our will force to get moving on a project or a situation. Maybe it's something as simple as, but not insignificant, as exercise. Mars energy is often modified in our charts. If we have a lot of Mars, I always tell someone to, walk, exercise, get to the gym, burn off the Mars energy. So that's coming around the corner this Sunday. And it's been in this low simmering image, as it were. It hasn't been boiling. It's been a low simmering. I think when we're cooking, we're trying to get things just heated up to a certain point, and then it moves forward. So for this week, though, with this trine, that frustration hopefully will be released. By the way, on Sunday, this Sunday, the 23rd, if you are in the Western New York area and you want to find and connect with some like-minded souls, come to the Divine Grace Church service. It's at 6:15 at the Amherst Community Church, and that's right off of Main Street in Amherst. Would love to see you. It's non-denominational. We're open to all faiths. We're open to all beliefs, but we sit around and we connect with spirit. We do spiritual messages and meditate and talk about Pisces. Pisces is the star of the show for us now. All right, so please do come if you can. So there's our chart for this week, and we're in preparation for the big new moon in Pisces. The letting go moon is going to be activated prior to that, also on Sunday. And so let go, trust, and then rebuild a new pathway, a new storyline for your life next Thursday. All right, so that's all I want to share with the slides. And I want to tell you the Reader's Digest version of how this lunation might affect you. If you are Aries, you may find that this week is a great time to market if you're in business for yourself, to travel, to activate your truth center and speak your piece, whether that means teaching or writing or having a conversation with your next door neighbor. But be honest and be authentic this particular week. You'll be on the hot seat to speak your own mind. If you are Taurus or Taurus rising, the energy is inviting you to look at your long-term money plan. It's also activating a sense of emotional intimacy with your partner. Good time for a date night for you, this Taurus folks, this upcoming weekend. I know of a Taurus who's going on a date night, as a matter of fact. I don't think she's listening tonight, but anyway. Gemini, this is a fantastic week for you to pay attention to your partners, your best friends, to negotiate. Again, that idea of the two men playing chess. Find a way to make something happen with a partner, whether that means business or personal. If you're Cancer or Cancer rising, this lunation is helping you become more mindful of what you need to do to become healthier, whether that means looking at your nutrition, your diet, your movement, your exercise, or your sleep hygiene. So do that, Cancer, this week. For Leo or Leo rising, this week celebrates fun, creativity, and joy for you. For Virgo, this week celebrates and reminds you of all the things you want to do to create a better home life, whether that means emotionally with your family or maybe doing some deep cleaning. I'm always about cleaning. That is at least my thing with all my Virgo, but sometimes it's low priority. Anyway, I digress. If you're Libra or Libra rising, this energy is asking you to take care of your time management, to pay attention to your siblings, pay attention to how you want to work out the scheduling in your life to the best of your ability, and to tone down self-talk that's too critical. So remember that, Libra. For Scorpio, it's a great week for you to review your finances. How is my income? How are my values? Am I missing an opportunity to have more abundance in my life? So I can work at that is my goal for this week, Scorpio. All eyes are on the Sagittarius. The lunation is on the Sag's rising sign. If you're Sag, sun sign, it's all about being more charismatic, taking a leadership role, doing what you can do to become as authentic as you possibly can. For Capricorn, you might be a little tired this week. It's okay. It's okay to kind of go underneath the covers and take a little nap or meditate a little bit more or do whatever you can do to get away from too much stimulation. There is power in silence, Capricorn, and this is one of those weeks. For Aquarius, socialize. This is a fabulous week for you to get out with friends and have a good time and have some lightness and brightness and social activities. For Pisces, this lunation is shining a light into your career, not how you're doing your work, but what are your long-term plans? What are your bucket lists, as it were, to create a more effective legacy vis-a-vis your job or career, or maybe it's your community service in the outer world. All right, there you have it, my friends. So again, we're all preparing for that beautiful, beautiful new moon. No light bulb. You're just here, Marianne. Thanks for the comment. Hi, Michelle. Hi, miss you too, Susie D. Happy birthday, Jan. Yes, good evening. Wow, thanks, Pam, for being here. Hi, Cheryl B. Nancy Smith, hello, hello. You're having a lot of things starting to go your way. Yes, John, and thank you for sharing with me. I appreciate that. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Give my best to the family. I miss seeing you guys all the time. You're better this week. That's good to hear, Jennifer. You've been out west with a 3-hour time difference. Oh, I've missed you too, Marcy. So nice to see you tonight. You love chess. Well, that resonates with you, Ryan. Hi, Joan. Nice to see you. Yes, I am here tonight. Sometimes I'm a little late. Oh, you had a dream about just that last night. How interesting. Watch our dreams the next month, friends. Remember, Pisces rules many things, right? Intuition, symbolism, vision. Einstein was a wonderful Pisces. Um, I love a quote he once said. I mean, we think science is not right Piscean, but some of the greatest thinkers have Pisces strongly in their charts because we have to use our imagination to circumvent logic. And Einstein once has said that you either look at the world as if nothing's a miracle or that everything's a miracle. That's a very well said Pisces line, I believe. So happy Pisces season to all. Oh, you're asking a question. This is quartz, and I have a little moonstone and a little amethyst here. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Susan, our room. Nice to see you. Hi, Joanne. Boy, a lot of folks are here. Let's do our messages. Okay, you all know the drill. So it's message time. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love and light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. And I'm with Pam Demark. Hi, Pam. How are you tonight? My thumb came right to you. Your birthday's the 21st. Many blessings to you. So you are definitely a Pisces. How wonderful. Here's a birthday present for you, Pam. As I'm tuning into your energy, the first thing I'm kinesthetically feeling is kind of like a constricture in my throat. And I don't mean a physical problem like with a sore throat. I mean, there's something you are wanting to say from your heart to a loved one, but you've been dancing around how to say what might be perceived as criticism. And I'm getting this from spirit. Take some time, wait until after your birthday, because you'll feel more confident and the words will simply flow. You are an extraordinarily intuitive, psychic person, and you are in luck. All the Pisces people are in luck this year, right? Because the North Node is in Pisces. So you are going to become more authentically you with all of your sometimes spaciness, as I want to say, with all love and respect. So I know I get spacey with all my Neptune and my Pisces in my chart. But that's the first thing I'm feeling, that you're tentatively wondering when is the right time to approach the situation with a loved one. But what I'm hearing is just wait for a couple days until after your birthday. You'll feel more grounded. And your response from the individual will be more intimately connected. You'll be more intimately connected. They will not take it as criticism because you're coming from a place of love, if that makes sense. The other thing I want to say to you, Pam, is you already know this, but your intuition, your psychic abilities, your mediumistic abilities have been growing stronger and stronger. Trust in them. And whether or not you're actually practicing, it doesn't matter as much as knowing that with or without the practice, they've been growing and growing and growing. And I get a grandmother on the other side of life who was also very spiritual. She was more religious than spiritual, but it's kind of intermingles, doesn't it? I mean, there's different forms of recognizing that there's something greater than just we humans. And so she was getting a lot of spiritual guidance through prayer. And she's saying to you that she was always, I get the rosary, I think, that she was always pursuing helping others by her good works and her prayers. And she says, you are in the same place as I was at this time of your life. She's saying, comparing you and her. She says, however, you have more tools at your disposal. So when you meditate or when you are in the quiet, you're often praying for the world. And she's saying, keep on doing that good work. I hope it makes sense, Pam. So many blessings to you. All right, let's do another read here tonight. I'm with Donna Lynn. Hi, Donna Lynn. All right. So as I'm tuning into your energy, I don't know if you have little furry friends in your life. And it's interesting. I'm getting the word furry friends. I'm getting it's like two dogs. But they're not necessarily living with you. Maybe you're walking with a friend who's got these two dogs. They're dark, they're small to medium size. And I want to say that you're like a dog whisperer. That, Donna Lynn, when you are with these animals, they listen to you. And whether or not you have a dog full-time in your life, I don't know if you're on the fence about that. You're considering it a pet. But the word I'm getting is go ahead, trust your instinct. The right animal will appear in your life. Number one. Number two, as we get into April for you, Donna, I'm feeling that you have been working very diligently on some projects which are creative, involving imagery or art and words. And by April, you kind of pull everything together in a new way. And just have courage to complete some projects that you've been wanting to complete. And you're going to be very successful with whatever I'm picking up. It's not necessarily a book, but it's more of a program. And it might have some sound attached to it as well. I don't know if you do music, but I'm getting a program that you've been working on to help assist other people. So I'll leave that with many blessings to you, my dear. Okay. Thank you for being here tonight, friends. We only have time for 2 little messages tonight, as we usually do, but you can always just give me a call and schedule a reading. I do that all the time, or not, or just see me on Wednesday nights. I just love spending a little time with you every week. Next week, we're talking about this amazing new moon in Pisces. And not only is it a new moon, but we have this amazing lineup of the North Node with Neptune, with the asteroid Psyche. So I'll be giving you a lot of information about those 3 cosmic bodies who are aligned. Well, the nodes aren't really a body, but they're a placement. Anyway, have a great week. Thanks for tuning in, and please come to the Divine Grace Fellowship service. Please make a point of getting your Time Lords magazine and checking out the wonderful offerings at the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. Many blessings and have a good night.